Esther here, and after helping at least 2,000 women now, I love saying that, 2,000 women work from home or from anywhere in the world on their laptops as virtual assistants, I want to give you some tips. Some really juicy tips that not a lot of people talk about on how to get hired as a VA, even right now, even during this crazy thing going on in our world. And you might think that, oh my gosh, there's like so many people trying to work online now, there's not going to be space for me, and we have a lot of stuff going on personally. I don't have time, I got the kids and I'm trying to hold it together. And so I want to give you some really hot tips to help you get started even right now, wherever you're at in your journey. The first one is, I want you to know that instead of being paralyzed and not taking any steps because like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so scary. What if I fail? What if I can't do it? Just start taking action. Even if it's a little step every single day towards your goal, even if you don't know what the end result's really gonna look like, you don't know if you can work full time, you don't know how many hours, you don't know what you're gonna get paid yet, you don't even know what you can do yet, but you can't figure that stuff out unless you start to take a few steps. We have so much free content to help you get going. There's really no excuse anymore. So just start taking some small steps and start to formulate what your goal is. So is it that you want to work only 20 hours per week, but make what you were making in corporate before full time? Is it that you just want to work 5 hours and have it be super flexible around your kid's schedule? But why do you want that? Is it just so you can have something that's going to be more fulfilling? Or is it because you want to have extra money to go towards a vacation? Like, have something that's really tangible that you're working towards, instead of just, I want to work from home. That's not specific enough. And it doesn't give us something to chase after. And when you don't set something more specific, then we're just chasing after it forever, and we don't know exactly what we're going after either. So for example, if I just said, I want to work from home, well, what does that mean? 5 hours, 20 hours, 40 hours? So let's say that I got 20 hours worth of work and I still like, that's not enough. I gotta work more because I need to really fill, how many hours am I going for? What was my income goal? What am I actually trying to do here? It's too like open-ended. So really like stop being paralyzed and just start to take baby steps towards something, even if you only know the very next step to take. And I always like to use the example of like when I first started as a virtual assistant, I didn't know that was going to lead to Bali. I didn't know I was going to take my agency to 6 figures. I didn't know I was going to start training and mentoring women. I just took the first step, which was, I got to figure out how to work from home. So that's what I would encourage you, wherever you're at, just start to take the next step. The next thing I want you to think about is, what's your mindset around working online and working from home? Is it, no one's going to want to hire me, I don't have anything to offer, everybody has the same stuff to offer as me, why would they take me instead of her? Instead of thinking about that, or like the other one is, none of these businesses are hiring anymore, everybody's going bankrupt and going under. Like, none of that stuff is true. Hear me. Like, none of that's true. Our students are getting jobs every single day, so why not you? They're not special, they just joined 90 Day VA like a month ago. So why can't you as well? So think about that. Change your mindset from who would want to hire me, all the businesses are going under, and start to become a problem solver. Start to look for, what businesses are thriving right now? And let me go after those kinds to work with. What industries online are really hot skills that aren't going anywhere? Like web design, like podcast management. See what I'm saying? Stuff that's like not going to go out of style anytime soon, you know? And what are some businesses that are really hot right now would be something like, instead of saying, I really wanted to work with gyms, but now I can, and I don't know what to do, and I wanted to work in the fitness industry, but all the yoga studios are closed. Instead of that, could you work with an online yoga person who has their own online platform? Do you know how many of those? A bajillion, bagillion, manillion. How about a personal trainer who needs help launching their online platform because of the quarantine? Like, they have private clients, so they can still afford to pay you. So just start to make those tweaks and look for how to solve problems instead of constantly looking for closed doors with that attitude of like, nothing's gonna work. And also start to do, I like to call this a skills assessment. So what do I have that I can bring to the table right now? Do I know how to use email? And so I can email people. Can I book appointments for them? You know what I have my VA do sometimes? I just have her call customer service for me because I don't want to sit on hold and wait, and I don't want to deal with it. And I have her order me products and stuff all the time because I'm like, I don't want to order face wash for the millionth time. So is there just stuff like that that you could do that would be helpful to somebody? Could you organize the dog stuff, like a dog walker and the bath and this other thing the dog needs? Like, could you just do like family organization and life organization for somebody? That's like the basics of somebody. The next level would be, okay, well, maybe you know how to do a little bookkeeping. Add that to your list of skills. Maybe you know how to do some copywriting and writing. What kinds of writing do you know how to do? Maybe you know how to do a little coding. So start to build what your list of things are that you can do and get excited because that's all stuff you can offer and do online. So don't look at the closed doors of like, well, I've never been a VA before, so I can't do it. Do you guys like how this is the character that, what are we gonna call her? Let's name her like Nervous Nelly. Oh, I just can't do it. Oh, gee. Instead of that, you're gonna have the attitude of, there are tons of things I can do, lots of ways I can help business owners. I just have to find the business owner that's my matching puzzle piece that needs what I have to offer. And then the last one that I would tell you is change your attitude from, please, can somebody hire me? If you're sending a cold pitch or if you're submitting a job application, I really need this job. Or like, I'll see this in our Facebook group sometimes, please, I need work from home job ASAP. Like, I sure hope that the person hiring doesn't see that because that just spells desperation. That just spells you're gonna just take anything. You have to have, how can I help you kind of an attitude. So what can I problem solve for this business? Okay, so this business is actually an essential business right now. And they have no social media presence. They could be getting so much business right now. Or this business could do great right now if we moved these things of it online. They don't have to close. How could I help them with that? How can I be a problem solver? Like the example before, the personal trainer. Maybe they never thought about doing an online course. They don't know how to do video editing. They don't know what online courses platforms are out there. But you could research that for them. You could learn how to do video editing. Do you see what I'm saying? So be a problem solver, and that's going to open up so many more doors for you, just both mentally and then also actually in the job applications. Because which one would you want to hire? The one who's like, please hire me, I'm so desperate to work from home. Or the one that's saying, here's all the value that I think I can bring to your business and how I think I could help you. I'm really excited to work with you because of these things about your company. Like, clearly it's that one and not Nervous Nelly, right? Like I said, I have students around the world right now getting hired every single day for virtual work. Some of them came from a background where they already had some skills, and so they were able to use 90 Day VA, my program, to transition into the online space a little bit more. Other of them have zero experience at all. I want you to hear me. Zero experience at all. And they were able to use 90 Day VA and our proprietary skills training, portfolio building, awesome community system to get online in 90 days or less and start making a real income. So I talked before about setting some goals. And if part of your goals is to work online and you can't get there on your own, we all need some help sometimes. That's why there's colleges. That's why there's certificate programs. That's why there's educators and books. If you need to bridge that gap, then I would love to invite you to join 90 Day VA, which is enrolling right now. I am going to link this below so that you can go and check us out and get all the information about the syllabus and what the program includes. But to date, we've helped over 2,000 women work online, and there's no reason why you couldn't be the next one. And we also take men and women. Just want to say that. I always say women, but if you're a man, you're welcome to. I hope to see you in there.